The National Transmission Company South Africa, NTCSA, better known as Eskom, held a fruitful engagement session today at the Tsansabani Town Hall in Postmasburg. The purpose of the gathering was to introduce Eskom's massive new transmission line project stretching over approximately 275 kilometers between Kathu and Upington. The project is expected to create local employment opportunities as well as business opportunities for SMMEs within the affected areas.
I'm a young person from Tsansabani and I'm unemployed, and I hope this is an opportunity for us to get work.
Give for better opportunities for all so that we can have a better life.
Mayor Helena English encouraged meaningful engagement between community members and the Eskom delegation, and according to attendees, the delegation delivered valuable insight into the project and its anticipated economic impact. According to Eskom representatives, engagements with the local municipality have already been ongoing since December 2025, and several employment opportunities have already been created for both skilled and unskilled workers linked to the project. The large-scale power line infrastructure will run from the Shishan area along the N14 route towards Upington. The project forms part of Eskom's broader vision to strengthen infrastructure capacity, maintain stakeholder relationships, stimulate economic growth, and respond to South Africa's growing electricity demand.
We are here today at Tsansabani municipality in Postmasburg town with an intention of introducing a project that we are doing within 3 municipalities that we call the Ferrum Upington 400 kV line. It is part of our program in terms of strengthening the infrastructure that is meant to ensure that we have got enough capacity to the areas of the Northern Cape, and then we are able to feed the country in its entirety. So we were here having a community engagement. It's a process that we started in December last year as part of public participation, where we engaged the municipality first, we engaged the business sector in terms of SMMEs, we then engaged the taxi association as part of taxi integration. So we have been engaging different stakeholders in this municipality, and lastly now we are engaging the broader community to inform them of what the project is about, how long the project is going to be, and which areas are impacted by this particular project. There were a number of questions that were asked by the community around job creation in terms of beneficiation of the project, and they were very happy with the information we've shared with them, because there are jobs that are going to be created by this particular project. The community has been welcoming to us very warmly, as well as the municipality. When the mayor opened today, the indication was that we must be able to support the program that we are executing in the area.
And still in Postmasburg, Friday 15 May 2026, a 5-year-old woman accused of the alleged rape of a 20-year-old disabled man has been granted bail in a case that has drawn significant public attention in Postmasburg. The accused was represented by Andre de Beer, a well-known Postmasburg attorney with approximately 50 years of experience in legal practice. At the time of the bail proceedings, the accused was being held in police custody at Postmasburg police station. During the bail application, the Beer referred the court to the relevant case law as well as the constitutional rights afforded to every accused person under South African law. The court subsequently considered all relevant facts and circumstances before making its ruling. Bail was ultimately granted, subjected to strict bail conditions. One of the key conditions imposed by the court is that the accused must immediately leave the boundaries of Tsansabani. The matter has sparked widespread public debate and strong reactions within the community, particularly due to the nature of the allegations. During his testimony, Detective Sergeant Daniel Monake, the investigating officer, stated that in his 16 years of service as a police officer, it was the first time local police had investigated a rape case in which the alleged victim was male. At the same time, the case has once again highlighted an important and often overlooked reality that men can also become victims of gender-based violence and sexual offences. The matter is expected to continue before the court at a later stage as investigations and legal proceedings continue.
The Department of Health has noted the Constitutional Court judgment ended on Monday, the 18th of May, which declared that sections 36 to 40 of the National Health Act are inconsistent with the Constitution and invalid in that they are irrational and unjustifiably limit the right to choose a trade, occupation and profession freely and are consequently severed from the Act. While noting this judgment, it is important to clarify that the judgment is not a judgment relating to the National Health Insurance Act. The sections in question were passed by Parliament 23 years ago and have never been brought into effect. Therefore, there is no direct impact of the judgment on the national health insurance, as some within the political circles and private health sector have rushed to mislead the public on. No section of the NHI has been declared unconstitutional. Therefore, the department will continue with all necessary health system strengthening preparations for the national health insurance as the mechanism for South Africa to realize universal health coverage. This is in line with the provisions of the Section 27 of the Constitution, which guarantees everyone the right to access healthcare services, including the reproductive health care.